North Korean workers are deployed worldwide, even in the European Union, in Poland. Here we encounter North Korean work brigades on a building site. They've been promised good wages and decent working conditions, only to be treated like slaves. In the evening, after a 12-hour shift, the workers are driven to their barracks. They're monitored around the clock by North Korean state security. Still, one of them decides to talk.
혼자 나오시는데 괜찮으셨어요?
예, 일요일에는 혼자 나오는 게 괜찮습니다.
만약에 들키시면 어떻게 되세요?
문책을 당하지요. 법에 끌려가서 문책당하고 그리고 조사받지요. 조사받고 마지막에 이 조사가 심해지면 평양에 끌려가가지고 거기서 또 조사해가지고 마지막에는 종당에는 감옥에 가게 되지요.
여기 직장이 있으신 거죠?
네, 저는 30대인데 우리 집 사람하고 딸을 고향에 두고 혼자 돈 벌러 나왔죠. 네, 그런데 아무리 일을 많이 해도 돈을 모으기가 너무 힘들어요. 네, 형편없지요. 아무데나 갈 수도 없고 자유가 없어요. 조 단위로 같이 생활하니까 우리 임금이 다 뜯기는 거 알고 계시죠? 우리한테 지어지는 건 조금밖에 안 돼요. 다 뜯기지만은 그래도 집사람하고 딸이 있기 때문에 할 수 없이 이거 해야 되는 그런 방법밖에 없어요.
Modern slavery. North Korea sends well-trained workers to Poland to toil in shipyards and on construction sites. The workers' families are held hostage in North Korea. If the worker flees, the family at home is often severely punished. The workers only earn about 90 euros per month. The rest goes to the regime. Cash for Kim. Largely unnoticed by the international community, North Korea has sent laborers all over the world, up to 150,000 in all. About 40,000 of them are in Russia, and up to 100,000 in China. North Koreans also work in Kuwait, Malaysia, Cambodia, Mongolia, Oman, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, and in African countries. Under UN sanctions, these workers need to go back to North Korea, but the practice still continues. Experts estimate that the regime makes up to $1 billion a year this way.
어떤 방식으로 하던 돈이 모이는 최종 집합지는 39호실. 요거는 39호실에서 하는 겁니다. 그러면 거기서 손을 못 대는 거죠.
Defectors say that Bureau 39 is directly controlled by Kim Jong-un. It manages the leadership's secret accounts, the so-called palace economy. But where in Pyongyang is Bureau 39 located? And how many millions flow into its coffers? When we ask the North Korean official, he and his translator pretend not to know.
무슨 39층 소리 하는데 오일에서 알고 있으면 39층이라는 거지. 나도 지금 뒤에 앉아서 질문이 무슨 소리야? 39층? 아파트가 39층?
Bureau 39 is one of the best-kept secrets of the Kim regime. Only North Koreans who've escaped can talk about it openly. Seoul. At a secret location, we meet a man who used to work for Bureau 39. He was based in China. His task? Smuggling foreign currency. Then he escaped. His position was so important that today the North Korean regime threatens to kill him. This is why he had plastic surgery to alter his face. Even so, he only wants to be filmed from behind.
이제 북한의 경제는 사회주의 계획 경제가 아니니까 그 사회주의 계획 경제는 이제 국가가 모든 주민들에게 이제 식량을 비롯해서 뭐 모든 걸 공급하는 이제 그러한 체계 돌아가는 게 이제 계획 경제거든요. 근데 이제 북한이 이러한 것들을 이미 이제 포기를 했습니다. 그래서 일반 주민들에 대한 그러한 뭐 식량 공급이라든가 뭐 이제 생활 필수품이라든가 이러한 공급들은 이제 다 포기했고요. 나머지 사람들은 다 시장에 이제 우고해서 살아가고 있습니다. 그러니까
To understand Bureau 39 and the capitalist structures of North Korea, it's important to understand its history. In 1991, the Soviet Union breaks up. North Korea loses one of its most important trading partners. While many former socialist states now rely on market economics, the Kims continue to isolate themselves. When Kim Jong-un takes over from his late father in 1994, a famine breaks out.
During the Great Famine in the mid-90s, many North Koreans starved to death. The public distribution system collapsed. Witnesses describe seeing mountains of dead bodies in the streets. Anywhere between 1 to 3 million North Koreans died. So what happened is that North Koreans now knew that if they wanted to survive, they could no longer trust or rely on the state.
From then on, the rural population in particular had to be self-sufficient. Black markets started to emerge all over North Korea. They're called jangmadang. All sorts of currencies are accepted, especially American dollars and Chinese yuan. Today there are countless of these markets throughout the country. 400 of them are even officially licensed and provide tax income for the regime. Mainly food and goods from China are bartered and sold here.
뭐 잘 알다시피 북중 국경이라는 게 몇 킬로 남아가 이제 그 국경을 맞대고 있습니다. 거의 뭐 한 제가 알고는 한 70-80% 지역의 그 위치에는 그런 철조망 같은 것도 없거든요. 이걸 통해서 주민들, 국가가 통제하지 않는 이런 주민들의 교역이 아주 활발하게 진행되고 있는 거로 제가 알고 있습니다. 그러니까
So the regime tried to control the market, but it knows it can't, because if it shuts down the market without having in place another public distribution system, people die of hunger. And North Koreans are not going to let that happen again. They know what happened last time. And that's how North Korea really changed from a socialist country with an economy in ruins to a capitalist country with a hybrid economy that looks socialist but really is really capitalist.
The biggest profiteers from these black markets are Pyongyang officials. Because of their loyalty, but mainly out of financial self-interest, the regime allows them to trade. Over the years, they've become rich. They sell luxury goods, smuggle raw materials, and invest in real estate. They're called donju, money lords. They enjoy the luxury and the freedom that the regime grants them, but their loyalty comes at a price.